I'm Calen. With me is my dad, Brandon. And on today's episode of Egg Shorts, we're going to ask probably the shortest question my dad will ever have to answer. And that is, what do you do to relax?
What's that?
Yeah, see, there you go. All right, we're done.
I
All right,
mean,
drop the mic, walk away.
you know, the best you can do is try to relax when you're eating a meal at night.
Mm,
If you can have a beer. I love sitting and BSing with friends of ours. That's relaxing. That's fun. Um, Whether it's over a meal, again, having a beer, you're going with your grandparents, going somewhere with them and having a meal. Everything that we relax seems to revolve around food.
mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a time to shut down and so we can visit, talk. Um, that's it. Unfortunately, sometimes your mother and I watch a little bit of TV,
Yeah, that's it.
especially in the wintertime. I mean, it's, dark early, then, we'll just watch some, usually it's home improvement type shows, do it yourself, how to, and
DIY,
then she
yeah.
wants me to this damn paintbrush in my hand. So, or build her something. So, you know, that's really what it is just kind of sitting and doing nothing, but it's usually at home or if we go abroad and eat.
Yeah.
That's relaxation.
I would say mainly this is coming from a class I had in college as a history dude, but I think food is a big one. And you said alcohol too, but I consider that part of the food experience.
Yeah.
But like a great example of that is with our recent friends from California, Greg and Bert. The part of that is it's also the culture thing
Right.
because Greg is he's Hawaiian Filipino, and then Bert is Colombian. And so having mom and dad haven't had any of her Colombian food yet. They will one day, but Greg kind of shared some of his more
Oh,
Hawaiian Filipino
oh
heritage
my
with
God, that
the
was
the
good.
seafood stuff.
Yep.
And that right there, I think is kind of the same thing. It is work in the sense of you're having to build the meal for everybody, but it's very unifying in the sense that you get to share your culture, especially for
Right.
people who are landlocked in Montana, being
Right.
able to share some of some sort of a fish variation plate with somebody who's never really experienced something other than maybe a brook trout or a cutthroat trout out of
Right.
the stream, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, because we are not real fish eaters.
No,
We're beef eaters, beef, chicken, and pork, and mostly beef. And to have someone, because it's important to us, because we do the same thing. We share our food, our culture, with them when they come.
right.
I'm fixing sourdough hotcakes and maybe some venison steaks in the morning, or sausage, or ham, bacon, maybe a steak, but sourdough hotcakes certainly, eggs, and super high protein, high carbs. And after a couple of days of that, they're used to eating fish and chicken, and they have to tap out and say, "Man, can we have some white meat here?" But I mean, that's just it is very cultural. But make no mistake, I mean, the Hawaiians eat a lot of spam, and spam to us is like, oh man, that's a hard time kind of living. But you know what? This man can make spam to where you want more.
Yep.
It's unbelievable how good he made that stuff taste. You go, you're looking at this little square patty of meat with seaweed paper wrapped around that's been marinated, and you're like, oh my God, I want more of this stuff. It's wild. So I cannot wait to try some of Bert's Colombian food. Really looking forward to that. So mom and I, we may we're kind of making some plans to head down to California when things slow down after shipping and prior to feeding. If we got a few days in there, we're gonna head that way and spend some time down there in their wine country. Another cultural thing, your brother makes mead,
30 seconds.
and so we had a mead tasting, Viking
Yeah. Yeah.
honey wine, and he's getting really good at it. And we sat around and did that and had a great time. So there's your alcohol again.
Yeah.
uh, I mean, I don't think any of us are raging alcoholics, but we just like to have a meal and sit and drink and enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, there you go. Culture, food, and good company.